Hello and welcome back to cyubeVR. The last time I was making the stairway, and actually I didn't make the stairway, I made the second floor. Did I? It's been a week. A lot happened. While I was at work on Monday, Human Resources called me and they told me that I don't have to go to work anymore. I have 38 days of vacation now. So yeah, I spent the rest of the week at home, lazed around in bed, played a lot of Cyberpunk, watched some anime. I just wound down a bit, and next week I will start with recording the videos that I wanted to do. I'm planning to do maybe one tutorial video for cyubeVR. One of those you have to breathe if you want to stay alive kind of tutorials, because some people seem not to be able to craft bigger structures. And I want to make a trailer for the community world. I already did quite a lot. This is the red blank. I still have plenty. So why did I stop? Interesting. So. I also did play quite a lot in the community world. And my cathedral that I have there already looks pretty nice. Why did I not finish all the way? That's strange. I mean, this is just a rough estimation, I think. Well, this is okay. This is just so that I have the second floor done. I will do the same with the first floor, and then I will make the outside walls, and then I can actually continue with doing the interior design. So yesterday the NDA for the NVIDIA 5090 Founders Edition reviews was lifted. So a lot of review watching yesterday. And in the end I decided to spend €100 more on a potential 3090 before I set my limit to 2,500, and now I'm willing to pay 2,600 for a GPU. It is insanely expensive, that's for sure, but I don't have any other hobbies that would require my money right now. I mean, sure, I'm planning to visit Japan in 2 years. So I would need some money then, but right now I managed to save up money, so why shouldn't I use it? I have a car repair, and after the car is done, I can spend the rest of the savings for the GPU. I actually have to wait with my NAS, my network associated storage, that I wanted to get, because that's okay. Yeah, it's either a NAS or a GPU. And yeah, what should I say? The 3090 looks pretty nice. Especially if you consider that compared to the 3090, every game in raw computing power got double the FPS. So you could say the 5090 is twice as good as my 3090. That means for my money I get something. So, the red blank. Dirt and dogwood. Whee! Oh, nice. I still remembered my recipe. So. A bit more dirt. Still have plenty of dirt here. Nice, nice, nice. The funny thing is, most people complain that the uplift compared to the 4090 is not that high, and it's just putting more energy into it to get more performance, and that the price increase is in no relation to the performance increase. And I mean, yeah, compared to the current flagship, the 4090, sure, the 5090 doesn't look so good. But I don't understand why people get new GPUs every year. Most people said that they would just upgrade every second generation, so the same way I do it. And to be honest, this seems a bit more liable, because it's a lot of money. And yeah, they claim that they can sell their 4090s for 1,500. Yeah, then do it. Then it only costs you $1,000 to get a new GPU. Stop whining. And then people are like, yeah, but the new frame generation is really bad. I see ghosting and blah blah blah. You see nothing because you didn't tested it yourself yet. You can't have the GPU because even if you get it in, I think it was Singapore, you could already, or Vietnam or Singapore, you could get the GPU already, but without the drivers from NVIDIA, it's a bit unusable. So yeah, claiming that you see ghosting with the new 50 series is just bollocks because you don't have it. And only one guy was like, oh yeah, the coil whine is really bad. No reviewer actually said anything about coil whine. I have no idea where he got this from. Maybe he had a bad dream or something. So people are complaining everywhere. I mean, sure, it's super expensive. It's not something you get every day. Some reviewers said that the 5090 is actually not a gaming GPU. And I thought, yeah, even the 3090 was not claimed to be a gaming GPU by you guys. Because it's actually the Titan class card. You don't get any Titan cards anymore because the 90 series is like a Titan and consumer mix. There's a lot of AI stuff you could do with the 5090. And who knows, maybe this will become interesting for me at some point. Who knows, who knows? I should make it daytime again. So. Oh yeah, last week I recorded the video with the NVIDIA HEVC codec, which is supposed to be a bit better than the H.264 that I use right now again. And yeah, I think the video quality was a tiny bit better. The problem was I couldn't use it with DaVinci Resolve because I'm using a free version of DaVinci, not the premium version. And yeah, in the free version you can't use your GPU for rendering, and you can't use HECV and AV1 codec videos. So I got a program called reshutter to render the video in a different codec so that I could use it in DaVinci. The recoding took like 6 minutes, not really that bad, and the video I got was a bit bigger than my usual videos, but quality-wise a bit better, I think. I'm not even sure if you saw a difference, because YouTube also applies their encoding system. So, might have been better, might not. So I went back to my original. If I should get my hands on the 5090, I will use the AV1 codec and then just use the reshutter, because the codec seems to be way faster. That means it should also be able to do a pretty good job. Can I get this? Nah, it's too far away. Maybe I should just get the license for DaVinci. The problem is the last time I checked for the license was like, whoops, I think 2 or 3 years ago, and it was super expensive. I was expecting something around 300 to 500, and it was in the thousands. And I'm still not willing to pay that much, especially if the free version of the program is still working fine. That's also really not a reason for me to get the license yet. I think that's more if you're doing it professional, and if you're a big YouTuber, then you get a license for your company. You can have it as a tax reduction and stuff like this, but the $80 that I earn per year doesn't require any tax reductions. It's getting a bit dark. Phew. So. I'm sorry. Lately it seems that I'm going to get a bit sick. The heating at the company broke, so we all had to sit in the cold for a couple of days, and maybe that made me sick. Now that I'm at home, the problem is I can't even file in sick right now, because then I would get my vacation days back, because when you get sick in your vacation, you get your vacation day back, so you don't need to be on vacation when you're sick, because when you're sick your job is to get better and not have a vacation. So the problem is, because of the insolvency of my company, they can't pay me out my vacation time now that I quit. And that's the only problem that I have. That's why they sent me home, because they can't pay me out for all of my overtime that I have. I had to use my overtime to stay at home because they can only pay me like 2 days. Yeah, and 2 days is a bit more than 38. Yeah, it's a bit complicated sometimes. I think I can still go like 1 or 2 blocks. But that's something to consider once I'm done with the floor. I will do the floor, then I will do the ceiling with the lighting. I did a pretty nice lighting in my cathedral where I put the light sources in the ground. But that doesn't work on a palace. Maybe a fantasy palace, but not my palace. Now let's try. Yeah, that's a good height. It's always fun to slam your face into the blocks. Yesterday they actually released a new patch for Cyberpunk that enables the new DLSS 4, which has a new DLSS model. For some reason it didn't upgrade my version of Cyberpunk yet, I think. Or maybe it did, I just didn't notice. I want to see how the new DLSS works. And who knows, maybe they can also implement this into Unreal Engine 4 and 5. Because there is a DLSS for Unreal Engine. And maybe with the new compiler, or new whatever it is, model, it might become even better. So that maybe the shimmer stones in cyubeVR doesn't look so strange with DLSS enabled. Or sometimes the flowers have like those slightly ghosting. So I usually don't notice it in any games. But sometimes, if I'm close enough, I can see a slight ghosting on the flowers. I'm not even sure if you can see it on the video. It's not really that visible, and usually it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care much about it. I did a lot of exploration streams even with DLSS enabled, and I never complained about it because it's not something you should complain about, because it's nothing. So, yeah, of course it reduces a bit of the nice looking parts, but in the end we got a more stable frame rate, maybe higher resolution. Overall it looks better. That's it, point. It's the same with the frame generation. Everyone is like, oh no, they are fake frames, they are not real frames. Okay, I don't care. It looks good. That's the only thing I care. And then, oh no, the game isn't really that high FPS, it just looks like it, but doesn't feel like it. Yeah, there's a bit more latency to it, but you also get latency from playing with an Xbox controller, playing with FreeSync. So it's not really that much of a difference. It's not like you're playing Beat Saber or anything in flat. Sure, if you're playing competitive, then that would be a problem. But usually when you play competitive, you don't play in 4K with ray tracing, path reconstruction and whatever. If you play competitive, you play 1080p with lowest graphics settings to get your 700,000 FPS out of Fortnite. That's something I never understood and probably never will. I'm not even willing to understand it. I saw the difference between 60 and 30 FPS. I was playing console all my life, so 30 FPS was the norm. And then I started to play 60 FPS and suddenly the 30 FPS on my PlayStation looked so much worse. You could actually see how slow the movements are and stuff like this. So yeah, 60 FPS is a valid option. And there's also a difference between 60 and 90. But that's not really that much of a difference. And between 90 and 120? The only reason I'm playing at 120 Hz is because when I hit the reprojection, you still get 60 FPS for the recording. I'm pretty sure with double the processing power of my current GPU, the 5090 will easily get me my 120 Hz on the index without any reprojections. So, do I need dirt? There's dirt. And here is wood. So. I also ordered a power adapter, this 12 volt high power supply thing, because I don't have this 12 volt power supply port thingy on my PSU, but there's an adapter cord for it. I now know that the GPU comes with one, but I just wanted to make sure if the one on the GPU doesn't fit, that I have one that actually fits. It was like 11 euros, so it's not really that expensive. I should be fine. So. I was so stupid and made the mistake that I thought that I would have to get a PSU with the ATX 3.0 standard. Because that was written somewhere on the internet and I couldn't find any other text explaining this. But yeah, all you need is just the power cord. I have a 1000 watt PSU. I know it's the bare minimum now, but I'm pretty sure it will be enough. Maybe I will undervolt my GPU a little bit. Yeah, depending on what GPU I get. I hope to get a Founders Edition, which chances are ultra, mega, omega slim. I think it's easier to win in the lottery than getting a Founders Edition in Europe. I had plenty of luck with the 3090. So I just hope that I will get lucky with the 5090 as well. There are not that many vendors here that sell it. But it should be fine. So today, the NDA for third-party GPUs should be lifted. Oh, nice. I'm done here. More tiles. Now I have a lot of... Do I still have some copper? At least not here. That's pretty dark. But in my storage area, the shimmer tiles actually, were able to illuminate everything. So I am sure the same will apply here. I am short 1 copper. One copper. No. Insert Darth Vader knowing here. Maybe I should. Maybe I should edit my videos a bit more to make it more funny. Maybe I will. Then I'm getting sued by Disney. Coal? Why are there no walls here? Just mountains. That's unfair. I'm almost home. No. Oh, copper, my copper. Where are you? No, that was just the light. This can't be real. I'm just taking the whole chest with me. Oh. Probably faster this way. No! I'm so stupid. I can't anymore. Make it stop. Oh no. Actually, I'm in a pretty good mood today. I just got the final version of my working contract. And yeah, I'm going to play some more Cyberpunk. So, but now. So. See, it wasn't so bad. All is well that ends well. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Ends well, I was just thinking of Maxwell, then I was thinking of Tales of Xillia, and that made me think of Tales of Grace's F, because it just released last week on Steam. the Tales of Graces F remaster. Right now I'm playing Cyberpunk a lot, so buying any other PC game is just stupid because I will not play it anyways. I have so many unplayed games. But, so many buts today. I'm going to get demonetized for this. If it's on sale, I would still get it. But only if it's on sale. I don't think it will be on sale anytime soon. So that's 19. I will need a bit more. Meh. Doesn't work the way I wanted it. So. So. See, easy peasy. So, and in here, as you can see, even if I space them out, they still makes it nice and luminous. Maybe I will place one of them every 4 blocks to make it as even as possible. So, 107. 107 will not be enough. So the way I'm going to use it, I will place 3 blocks and then just move 2 blocks away. This way I can at least get the crystal placement to help me with my resources. Then I can double my 123 blocks to 246. Which should make it a bit easier, hopefully. And the rest will be Elfinstone. So. Oops, wrong direction here. This is a good height. I should lock my height here. So. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's a good height. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zack. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can also do it without counting. Just like this. So, yeah. Once you have the first line established, it's a bit easier. Ah. See, that works pretty well. And it's still all in one line. This should work fine. Oops. So... Still okay? Still okay. And it's evenly paced. Nice. Maybe I should do some testing in the future to see how far away the shimmer tiles need to be the most efficient and at what height. My face hurts. It's like I'm grinning the whole time. I also started... Oops, that was one too much. Oh, what a waste. I wasted one block. No. The inefficiency is killing me. I can't live on. So. Okay, that looks better. Yeah. So checking if everything is aligned. Looks good. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Looks good. As you can see here, there's no shadow here anywhere, which is not surprising, considering how closely they are packed with each other. Oh. That was a bit too much. 1, 2, 3, yes. And in between we will place the elven blocks again for the ceiling. I'm pretty sure that it will look nice. And if not, I can still change it. The good thing is now we can work at night, because we produce our own light sources now. Who needs natural light sources if you can use shimmer tiles? Still a line? Nice. So. I already placed 40 blocks. That means there are at least 90 blocks here. I mean, I could just count how many in each direction there are and then multiply the column with the rows. Which would be basic mathematics. And we don't do this here. Talking about mathematics. In the community world, I was getting a lot of sand because I wanted to make shimmer tiles. Glass for putting over the shimmer tiles. And I was collecting a lot of sand, and suddenly the developer of cyubeVR said, "Do you remember how much glass blocks you get from one melting?" And I was like, I get 16 ingots. For 4 ingots I get 32 glass blocks. Oh, okay. Yeah. And then I was like, I don't need 500 sand. So I just made it and I finished the whole floor of the cathedral. If you want to see how it looks, check out the latest cyubeVR community world stream of mine. Or maybe the trailer. I will not put the work in progress cathedral in the trailer. The outside, not the inside. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions regarding the palace, my playstyle, whatever, wishes, just let me know in the comments. Would also help the algorithm to promote my videos more. So yeah, thanks for dropping by. Till next time, and please stay healthy. Bye! I also forgot to mention you should subscribe to my channel, like the video, and offer your firstborn to me. Mwahahaha.